Welcome to Tacketts House of Horsepower. It's me, Steve Tackett, and I'm playing hooky from work right now, my new job. And I had to take off early, which is not like me. I don't ever call in sick, go home early, go in late, none of that stuff. I'm actually a very, very punctual employee, but not today. I got a phone call that I'm watching right now because the cars are on their way. They should be here actually any minute. So look at my neighbors moving hay. See him? Anyways, yeah, so I gotta, these guys don't mess around. Apparently Sarah told me there's 2 drivers, so they were taking turns. So they busted it out quick. They moved these cars from Arizona to Tennessee literally in like 24 hours. So I had to catch my breath. The cars were on the way. I left work. We're gonna unload them and put them right here behind me. So this week's gonna be crazy. Not only are we getting the cars today, but I gotta fly back to Arizona on Friday, and we're gonna get a U-Haul. We're gonna load that sucker down with the rest of the furniture and stuff. Sarah's gonna drive the dually with the trailer and the little 63 Nova, because the only car I own that doesn't run is the little 63 Nova. So the 63 Nova is on the trailer. She's gonna drive the dually with the trailer and the 63 and the dogs. And I'm gonna drive the U-Haul. So we're gonna fly home on Friday, do all that, get back here as quick as we can. But today, let's unload some cars. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Look at that. Oh my Lord. That's ridiculous. Well, they're home sweet home. So we had a slight issue. The drivers, you know, super cool dudes. They didn't do it on purpose or nothing, but on these old cars, you know, you got to pay attention to the ignition switches. If you look, the ignition, well, that one doesn't say it. Hold on, let's go find one that does say it. So if you look, let's look at the little 65. So it's got accessory, off, on, and start. Well, if you turn the key all the way to there, then the battery stays on. So they kind of left the batteries on some of the cars. The Chevelles were okay because they have, you know, the shut-off switches. So that saved us. But, yeah, a couple of the cars, the batteries were dead. But that's all right. Those guys kicked some serious you-know-what, because hopefully they can go down there and turn around. But yeah, those guys left yesterday and made it a little over 24 hours. Like that's a lot of driving. But anyways, it looks like they made it and they're all in one piece. So I just have some dead batteries to deal with, but other than that, that's okay. I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this door on the little 65 100 series. It's missing the lock, and the reason why it's missing the lock is because I didn't have this little bracket and the little clip that goes with it. So my Nova Parts guy, he came through, he sent it out to me. So I'm gonna pop this in real quick because I'd feel better about this car if I could, you know, lock the door like that. So this is, I had the lock cylinder because I bought a lock cylinder kit, so all the lock cylinders matched. But the driver's side door was missing a bunch of parts. Remember the fiasco I went through to get the inside latch to work? Well, it was also missing this little guy. And I probably have one, but I can't find it. And good luck searching for it in that mess. So my Nova Parts guy, he came through, shipped it out to me for a couple bucks. He's a good dude. I'll put his info back on here so you guys can use him. Good dude. If you got Nova Parts you're missing, call him. But I just got to pop this guy in, and then I can actually lock this door. So that'd be good. One driver's side door lock installed. Let's see if it works. Let's hope. All right. Security system activated. Boop, boop. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what happens when you buy a car in this condition. You know, I hate beating people up on prices and stuff, but you know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff, little brackets and clips and retainers and rods and brackets, little stuff like that. You know, you don't know you're missing it until you try to assemble the car, and then you find all kinds of little things you're missing, and it adds up. You know, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. That's what happens when you buy a car that's, you know, in this condition, you know. So that's something to think about when you're bidding on a price, you know, and the guy don't want to come down on it, you know. It's little things like that. Adds up. All right then. Well, Sarah was nice enough to pack some of the cars full of my fragile stuff, like airplanes and models and stuff. Basically, I'm a teenager still. I guess, but it looks like everything made it safe and sound, so I'm okay with that. The only battery that seems to be giving me trouble is the one that's in the little 65 100 series. So I pulled it out, stuck it on the trickle charger, see if it comes back around. Whatever. All in all, not too bad. They shipped them all. They did it quick. They did it for cheap. I mean, good price. Good price. Good dudes. One dude has a 57 210 station wagon. So I was talking to him for a while. Anyway, I've got to the sun's going down, so I need to get in there, cook some dinner, make my lunch for tomorrow, go to work, and apologize to my boss, you know, for leaving work early. So oh yeah, Malibu's out in the yard. That's cute. I think it's normal in Tennessee. You can put your cars in your yard. It's normal. They like it here. Anyway, I need to move some stuff around, close it up, lock it up, get ready for work tomorrow, and then I'm flying back to Arizona on Friday. So I'm excited. I haven't seen Sarah or Oliver or Scout in like a month. About a month. So I'm excited. Anyways, catch you all later. On my way back to Phoenix. Got the whole road to myself.
I just dropped Steve off at the U-Haul Center down the street, and we are getting ready to make our final journey from Arizona to Tennessee. So he should be right behind me, but I dropped him off. He's getting the biggest truck that they have available to rent, and I took the opportunity to get some coffee from Dutch Bros because they don't have that in Tennessee. So I prefer this Dutch Bros over Starbucks. Just FYI, in case you wanted my unsolicited opinion. And I had a free one, so Steve got one too. But coffee, try to get some energy back into my veins, and we're gonna start loading everything up. So yeah, today is gonna be the last day that I'm in the driveway waiting for Steve. But today's gonna be the last day that we are going to sleep in our house here in Arizona. So the pups are going to be riding in pure bliss. So they got a nice little foam bed, plush bed they can just rest in. This little thing that extends the seat. So they just get to hang back and sleep and lounge away while Steve and I escort them to their new home. But we knew it was going to be a really long drive. I think it's just over 1,600 miles. So we wanted to make sure that they were as comfortable as possible. So I ordered this little contraption, and it seems like it works pretty good. Holds up to 400 pounds. So, I mean, hey, we could put 4 dogs back here if we needed to, but we're not going to get any more dogs anytime soon. Maybe some chickens and goats, but the pups are good for now. So now I just wait for Steve to get here.
Hello from Tacketts House of Horsepower. This will probably be the last time that I film from this location because it's empty. I flew in a couple days ago. We packed so much stuff. I mean, Sarah did her best, but she was still working full time. And after her surgery, she wasn't really 100%, can't lift anything. You know how that goes. So I've been in Tennessee for like 5 weeks now, I think. And I came into town a couple nights ago, and it was a mess. There was almost nothing packed. So between her and I and a few of our friends, we got it all done. Especially huge thanks to Jay McCoy, Tony Feinberg, Anthony Jenkins. I'm gonna get to him in a minute. I don't know if you can hear the water running. Sarah's upstairs taking a shower, and we're probably gonna hit the road. Even though we're super tired, we got to make some time. I'm late. We should have left like 2 days ago, a day and a half ago. So I'm running really late. My new job is gonna be upset with me because I told them I'd be back by Thursday. So we gotta make some time. We gotta make some miles. Sarah's gonna drive the dually with the pup dogs inside. We got one of those beds that goes in the back seat, turns the back seat like flat for them. So the dogs are gonna ride in that. They're gonna love it. The little 63 Nova is the last car here. So the trailer and the 63 are going on that. And then you can't see it, it's around the corner and it's dark. But the fully loaded U-Haul is over there. Anyways, we have lived in this house for 17 years. And inside this 3-car garage right here, I have no joke, probably built 20 or 30 cars in 17 years, which is a lot. Some of them are just engine swaps, some of them LS swaps, some of them were full frame off jobs. You know, I have done a lot of wrench turning in this garage. On my vehicles, on my friends' vehicles. My friends, I gotta get to them in a second. If it wasn't for Jay, Anthony, Tony, Redneck, if you guys wouldn't have came through, we wouldn't have made it. I mean, we didn't make it. We're running seriously late, but we really wouldn't have made it without those guys, especially Jay. That guy, I've known him 25 years, and friends like him just you don't ever find, you know, it's hard to find friends like him. So this is the last time I will film in this garage. And it's like kind of emotional, dude. Like, it's crazy. I have thousands and thousands of hours in this garage. Some badass cars have been built in this garage. So on to bigger and better things. Tennessee, hopefully, will be good to us like Arizona was. I'll never talk bad about Arizona, except for the temperature does get up there. I'm not gonna lie, but Arizona was good to us. We've been here 20 years. We've been in this house 17 years. We've always had good jobs, made good money, had lots of toys, met lots of friends. There's a really good racing community here. When I first got here, there was 3 tracks back then. Now we're down to 2 in this area, Tucson and Wild Horse. But anyways, the House of Horsepower, it started here. And some people have asked how I came up with that name. The answer is, I didn't come up with that name. Back when Facebook was kind of a new thing, my buddy Anthony Jenkins, he was wanting to get into building cars, and a mutual friend of mine gave him my number, and he hit me up, and I helped him get his first Nova and get it running anyways. I gave him an engine and a bunch of parts, and he brought it here, and I helped him with it. And man, he tagged himself on Facebook at the House of Horsepower, Tacketts House of Horsepower. And I don't know, it was cool. I liked the name, and it was funny, and you know, it was kind of a joke. Every time he came here, he would check in at the House of Horsepower. So that's where the name came from. And it's from wrenching with friends, which is what this is about, dude. Which is what this hobby's about. Wrenching with your friends, going to the racetrack with your friends, making relationships and friendships that last forever, you know. And when I moved this weekend, you know, it's the car guys that came and helped me. And my coworker Rick came and helped. Dude, like, I don't work there anymore, but he, you know, he wanted to come and help out, you know. And I don't know how to thank those guys. I honestly don't. I'm not good with words, honestly. It's crazy. But anyway, we're leaving tonight, heading to Tucson, Tennessee. And that's it, man. That's all she wrote. This house is basically emptied. It's for sale. Hopefully someone buys it soon. And I'm gonna take the money and go build my shop, my dream shop, hopefully at our property in Tennessee. So I need to go get cleaned up. Sarah's gonna be getting out of the shower any minute. We're gonna grab the dogs, stick them in the truck. We're hitting the road. So I'll film some more. I'll film some more, don't worry. Just for tonight, see ya.
We are on the journey. It's taking a little bit longer than we had expected, but we stopped to get some breakfast and some food. I guess breakfast is food. Running on very little sleep. It's been a really long couple of days, so we have walkie-talkies so we can communicate. Me and the pups were in the truck, loaded up, and Steve has a U-Haul. So, okay, it's time to go. I think this is our final pit stop before we actually make it to the house. Me, Steve, and the pups. It has been a very long and exhausting journey, but we are finally in the last leg. And we got rid of the trailer. We had dropped that off. We were just towing that for U-Haul. So Steve's a little lighter and we can go a little faster.
There's Sarah towing the little 63. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera steady. There you go. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail.
We're in the home stretch. Another 2 hours. And these two have had the easy life. They've been like that for 1,550 miles. So I've basically just been their chauffeur. And they're just sleeping. And then we stop at dog parks and they play. We go to the bathroom and get some food, and then they come back in and they sleep. So we're almost there.
Well, it was too late last night to film anything really. It was like 10 o'clock at night, dark. But we made it last night. Everything was fine. Can you imagine? Like, Sarah is a trooper. She drove that truck and trailer, loaded down. I've already unloaded the stuff out of the back. I did that last night. I couldn't just go right to bed. So I unloaded some of the stuff. But Sarah drove that truck and trailer 1,700 miles. And she was pulling it in and out of gas stations, and you know what I mean. Most people would be a little unnerved driving a crew cab dually long bed with a trailer loaded. Oh, and did I mention there's 2 dogs bouncing around in the back seat? She bought a bed thing that fits in the seat, and they literally slept the whole time. Like, it was great. They thought it was awesome. Anyways, I got a full U-Haul, and it's gonna be a long day, but I cannot get started on it. I have to go to work. Got in last night, 10 o'clock, and I have to go straight back to work. You know, I just started that job, and I don't have any days off. I don't have any vacation. I don't have any personal time, nothing. So I have no choice. I have to wait till the weekend, I guess, to unload that thing. I'm gonna see if I can talk some of my new coworkers into coming and helping me. We'll see. But wow. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go to work. What is it? What is it? What? What is it? You see cows? You see cows for the first time? What is it? She's on high alert. There's some big dogs over there. This is the first morning in our house. We got in late last night. Scout, I'm taking her out in the backyard, and she just sprung to attention and yanked on the leash. As soon as she won't stop looking at him. This is all blurry. I didn't clean the lens or nothing. I just whipped this out of my pocket and started filming because it was funny. I should have filmed the whole time. Anyways, our first morning in Tennessee, and Scout has noticed cows.